Well, welcome everybody. This is Random Granata, and as you might notice, I'm standing on a bit of bedrock. Hmm. Why, you may ask? Food, people. Food. Okay? You're in the Nether, you don't have food. You're in the overworld, you gotta constantly kill stuff, and it's just nightmare. And then you start getting to the point where, random, I've got an enchanting table. I need books. I need leather. Now, okay. I must be honest, I can't remember who made the farm. It was either Skulkercraft or Raiseworks. What I'm thinking, leaning to the point, it was Skulkercraft or Raiseworks. But anyway, go and check out both of them and see which one's got this farm on. Okay, so a Hogland farm. Alright, so the next thing. Do you see any hostile mobs that want to eat my face off? No. Right, what's the next thing? So you're going to press F3. Okay, so I chose the direction. You can see on my screen I'm facing east. And you'll see that if you go down to where it says Biome Minecraft, it says Warped Forest. So all I did was I picked the direction and I started running. Okay, and I was running for a little bit. And you'll see that it says Warped Forest still. And I just kept on running, kept on running. And then eventually that blue hue went away. Okay, now I'm starting to get more like a red tint to the sky. Okay, so I just kept on running, and it says Nether Waste. So when you hit another waste, there's a crimson forest real close by. Now I have done a little bit of prep here for you guys. So now you see my biome, a Minecraft. It says Crimson Forest. Righto. Now if you've ever been in the Crimson Forest, you know it all hell breaks loose, man. You got, I think it's Zoglin. Oh man, those dudes just wreck you. Okay, if you don't have good armor on, they wreck you. Alright, so today I am gonna give you a little bit of satisfaction of getting back at those nasty little buggers. Alright, so if you go F3 and G, you're gonna turn on some chunk borders. Okay? Now why? I like to build farms within a chunk border. Okay, so if I go over here, let's see if I'm still in the press that. I'm still in Crimson Forest. So let's have a look. See, I got some blocks here. So alright, fine. So I would like to build basically in the middle. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place it about there. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically that is the middle as it can be. Alright. So, in this box are the components that you need for this farm. Alright? And that's 10 to 1 why I ended up without freaking trapdoors. Okay. So, these are all the components that we'll be needing to build this farm. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is let's start with the top of the farm. Or the chests. Let's start with the chests, guys. I'll show you now why I want to start with the chests. Let's do this. So, I'd like the chests. So, you come up here. Let's do this. I've got 6 chests. That's 3 double chests. Alright? So, 3 double chests. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3. So, that's 4 high. Okay? Don't worry about the 4 high. So, we come over to our chest. You place 1 looking at you, 2, 3 looking at you. Alright? Crouch click. Aim at the side of the chest and you just add the chest on it. The bottom one you don't have to crouch click, you just put it next to it. So we have our 3 like this. Now, why do I like to build the chests? Because usually we squash ourselves into place and we never end up having enough space. So you're going to crouch click those 3 hoppers in there. Okay. So now we got that. And you're still wondering, but random, why? What are you doing? Well, here's the thing. Okay, so, yes, this is a bit of an expensive build, but at the end of the day, you'll see why it's so good. Okay, so you can take away those temporary blocks there. Right, now we have our catching system. Okay, this is where everything is going to be caught up. Now, I brought enough hoppers for this, okay? So what I want to do is I want to put 1, 2, 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3. So that gives me a total of 7. Now, guys, you can do this with only these 3 in the middle, and you only make it 3 wide, and I'll show you now how that works. All right? So, what do I want to do now? Okay, here we go. So we're going to go like 1, 2. So you're just going to place a hopper facing into your string of other hop of your first row of hoppers. All right? So you can see the little nozzle. You can see it there. You can see nicely there. That nozzle goes into that one, and that nozzle goes in there. And then that goes into our center there. All right? Now I'm not building this. It's probably, if you've seen this one, again, it's probably from Ray's Works or something. Guys, I got a terrible memory on this one. But anyways, it's not my invention, okay? So don't bite my head off if I can't remember who is it from. Just know it's not mine, and I'm not taking credit for it. I'm just building it a little bit different. Now, why I build it a little different is because of how I've experienced this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So you crouch click on top. All right, so you crouch click and you place them on top. Okay. You'll see now in a little bit why this is good. Now you see this block here? That helps us. So all the trapdoors are facing the same direction. Okay, that's our first row. Okay. Now, let's go down here. Okay. So you should have this by now. And why I'm saying to build it like this wide, okay, is a very good reason for this. There is a very good reason for this. I have seen you can get good rates out of it when it's a bit smaller. Okay. Now, hoppers, whew, it's going to be nasty. Now, if you've built yourself a little iron farm and you've got a better food farm than this, hey, good for you, man. I'm not really, I'm not here to compete or anything funny, alright, guys? All this is showing you what I found. Now, this is a bit of a problem right there. You see this? Okay, that was a bit of a problem right there. So let's not do that there yet. Okay, so we're not going to do that yet. So you're just going to crouch. You crouch, click, aim the trapdoor, place the block. Okay, so we have that. Crouch, click, aim at the block. Aim the trapdoor, aim at the trapdoor. Okay, and then you have that happening. So you can easily place. We're skipping the corner, so we save on building material. Yeah, we're going to skip on building the save on building material. Alrighto. So right now your farm is looking like it's a little high off the ground. Okay, that's good. Let it be high off the ground. And now we're going to do this. Build ourselves a little stairway here. Okay, so why do we want a little stairway? Because it's just going to be better than towering up the whole time. Now if you have a bit of scaffolding, good job. Now this stairway is going to get small really quickly. Okay, so you're going to build a block up there. And you're going to do that. Okay. Do that. And I'll show you now in a minute. So we're going to steal back the blocks that we've got extra at the bottom there. So we don't run out too many blocks. So we stole back some of the blocks there. Okay. Going up here. Up there. Now you'll see that I'm still staying outside of the building blocks here. Alright. So you're going to go another one up. And then another one up. Okay. You see, so the total height of this wall is 3. Okay. So total is 3. That's all you want. You don't want to go really much higher than that. You don't need to go higher than that. Okay. Yeah, that was just a very quick fill. What you're going to do now is you're going to place some trapdoors in here. So it's like, place there. I think we're going to be short on trapdoors. Okay. And then you come back on this side and you place trapdoors again. Okay. And then we just open all of them. And they should look like this. Okay. Now you'll see that my chest is marking the center. Now I said earlier that you can just do 3. So if you work from the center, it's 3, and then your walls would start there. There. So you can see that I've really just gone 2 out wider than the original design. The original design has this 3 block killing zone on the middle here, and then that's it. So what I've learned is that this is just it's a little bit of extra work, and it's a little bit of extra materials, but this in the long run, I'll show you now in a minute. Right, so you'll notice that this over here is going to be a problem. Okay, so don't worry about that right now. So we're going to go down quickly. Okay, move this. Okay, just trust me, move this one quickly. It's just going to be a lot easier in the long run. Move that one. Okay, so we steal back our temporary blocks. Our building blocks, we still like. So you can just have that little staircase up like that. Alright, you'll see it goes all the way to the top. Now, let's go grab some of these. I want this. Okay, I'm done with my hoppers. I've got 2 hoppers spare. And I got 4 of those. That's not going to be very good. I'm a potato. Alright, guys, let's quickly run back. So here's our farm. Lovely farm. Now, you'll see that that gap is open. Okay. I don't want to leave that gap open. So what I'm going to do is, I got 1 spare here. Okay, because I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to go spare one right here. I can't reach it. Can't reach it. Okay, let's go down quickly. Build up that way. So, alright, let's go up. Okay, I'm up on top. And we do that. Okay, you see I can still open it, but if I had to put a solid block there, this wouldn't open. So, yeah, you could just bring a stair, then like 1 stair kit. Just bring 1 and put it in here so you can still open that. If there's any solid block over this, we'll just stop it from opening. I mean, let's have a look. See. I'm shift clicking there. Let's go to the bottom quickly, and I'm going to try and open it. You see it doesn't open. Remove the solid block. Ah, wrong chest. See? Now the top chest opens. So just remember that. Don't worry if you've got a spare. So I only need 7 for the next part. If I'm not a nana and forget the rest of the components. So let's grab the rest of everything that we need here, because it's just going to be a lot simpler while we're up there. Okay, so you're going to build a 13 by 13 platform now. Okay, so there's the middle. Right there. So let's go out here quickly. So it's from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I'm lying to you. I am lying. I've just gone all the wrong way. Okay, so forget about that one. Because if you go 6 and 6, so 6 either side of that would end up on the chunk border. So you know what the bucket of lava is for. So from center, if I'm standing in the center, so 6 blocks from after the center. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll see I'm stopped against the chunk border. So then from here it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 13 ends up over here, just outside the chunk border. Now it's not a big train smash, so now we're just gonna go that way. Okay, so we've gone this way. So that one again from here it's 1, 2, 3. I can count. Woo! 4, 5, 6. So you see I'm a little bit off on my center here, but I knew it's going to be that. So we're over here it's 13, so we're going to go from 1. Right. We have our platform. Let's work on the back piece here. So what you're going to do is, on that corner there, right, what we're going to do here is we're going to just tower up 1, 2, like that. And come up here, you go 1, 2. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do that. Okay, let's just close ourselves some trapdoors because it gets stuck in there. It's going to be a pain in the rear. We don't want that. Okay, now we can work over here. Okay, so. No, mister. No. Not there. Okay, there we go. Right, so we have a working platform. Okie dokie. Let's carry on. So you put your temporary blocks there. Okay, and why I say temporary is you're going to do this. Now again, I do apologize. I have forgotten some blocks. You see. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. Okay, so let's do this. Right, there we go. Like that. So you go 2 up from there. That's why I had a spare trapdoor. I'm not supposed to have a spare trapdoor because otherwise I can't count. Right, so there we go. We have that happening right there. So this is exactly what you want. All right. Then we're going to put in our fence. Okay, so you're going to do this. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. Right. Now, their designs are a little bit different to mine, and I'm a bit of an egghead. So, now we're going to switch over to our dirt. We're going to chop out a few blocks. So, we're going to cut out a block there. 1, 2, 3. Where's it done? You come down, cut out a block there. Come to the center, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And then you're going to do that the same on this side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 over there. Okay. And you're going to count from here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 over there. You're going to place this block over there. So you're going to place your dirt over there. And you'll see now that if I take my warped fungus, I can't place it on the cobblestone. Okay. But I can place it on the dirt. Now, if you didn't know, the hoglins, or the zoglins, I can't remember the name right now, are scared of this mushroom. Okay? They are very scared of this mushroom. And this is going to be like a shepherd. Okay? It's going to herd those hogs into here. So don't put one on the corner here thinking you'll get them in there quicker. So it doesn't work. Okay? Don't put one on this block. I have done this countless times thinking it's going to make it quicker. It does not. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. You'll be messing yourself around badly. All right, now, shift click, aim on top, put that there. It just stops them from running off there. Okay? Shift click, put it on there. So you're going to go around and shift click on top of every mushroom now. Okay? There we go. You should have that when you're done. Now, did I put that too close? No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, torch time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 over, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Am I right now? Let's try it. But anyways, okay, so you're gonna go. So on every third block, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, and then. I've done something wrong. Because it works out when you do it. You gotta do it from a specific place, otherwise it doesn't work out. I can't remember now what I'm doing wrong. The pattern works out pretty well if you do it the right way. What am I doing wrong? I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I think so. I know exactly what I'll do. Give me a sec. That's what I'm doing wrong. That's exactly what I'm doing wrong. Because if you check it out, that, see, if you can't remember what you're doing, because I haven't watched the tutorial in a long time, I've just started a new world. So for me, I try and build from memory because the farms are not that difficult to do. So, sorry if it took a little bit of time there to get it right. The spacing of the torches is kind of a thing on a platform because it makes sure that the platform is well lit. So you don't end up with dark patches where something else can spawn. Well, other things do spawn, but they don't tend to stick around long, and the torches don't hinder the spawning of the Zoglin. Right, so if you're done with the platform, this is the platform done. Okay, so you're gonna come along here and open up all these trapdoors. Okay. Now to get this ready to work, we're gonna place a bucket of lava dead center. Okay, so you're gonna crouch click. And you're just gonna put it down on top of the trapdoors. Now if you put it on top of the trapdoors, it's gonna be above it. You see there? It's above it, and it's going to spread out nicely in this area like this. One bucket of lava, and you got a ton. Now, that's going to kill the zoglin off and cook the pork that comes off from them. Okay. Now we remove all these. Yes. Not the block that you're standing on, is it? Okay, so now, like I said, I have forgotten some of the blocks. But, I do have in another chest. Aha, I want that block. Okay, so we're going to go up there and we're just going to collect some of that. Righto, so what this is going to do for us now, so let's just collect these temporary blocks up here. Okay, you'll see now why I want them. Okay, so you're going to jump up, just put your cursor down, you can see, pop one on there, that's spawn proof now, pop one up there, you spawn proof there. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing. Do I want to do that? I don't have enough. Don't have enough. Okay, so this over here has got to be done as well. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to dig out just one block here. Okay, like that. Now what that's in aid of is this. So you got to spawn proof the back end here as well. Otherwise you end up having, I think we're going to go get more of this. Let's go get more of this. So I've only got like one. Okay. Now they explained on the video that I watched what the purpose is of that. So basically they pathfind to this. So I put, because I made it wider, I put it like there. So because of the trap doors, they think they can walk on it. Okay, but we need more materials. I've done this to myself now. Okay, but anyway, so that's what you should have by now. Okay, so that's basically what you should have. Let me just see, did anything come down yet? Yep, my blocks. Let's just get everything that's not supposed to be in the system out of the system. Okay, so yes, I like the new wood. Probably not the best colors to use together, but okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do stuff like this. So temporary block there, that one there. Okay, Don't worry about this one over here. And then you're gonna put another one up. That's it's so nana. That's a spawning platform. I mean, not. I am not clever. So you're gonna stick it on the back of that one there, okay? You're gonna stick it on the back of that one there. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that, and then you're gonna do that. You'll do it. Ah, you see, I did the same thing there. So there. So they'll pathfind to these blocks. Yeah, it's just gonna show them run here, and they're gonna go to their death. Okay. Now it's a hell of a job just to get a bit of leather and a bit of food. So what you want to do is you are gonna come to the one side of the farm. Now you're gonna grab your building blocks. I'm a smarty pants, so I've got myself some wool. Okay, so we're gonna come to the back here. Okay. Yes, very fancy using wool, something that can burn so easily. Now as we start going up here, you'll see the foam disappearing. Now as you go up, you start despawning everything that's under the roof. Okay. Okay, as we go up. So that there's a bubble around you that things spawn in. Okay. Now Nembon, Skulkercraft, Raiseworks, those guys I've learned now, they really explain things to me. So let's give it a bit. Okay. Is this high enough? I'd like to show you guys how. Oh well. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's keep going. I'm gonna go 60 block. I'm gonna go a whole stack. Let's do a whole stack. There we go, a whole stack. Let's go another stack. The shears should be able to handle a whole stack or 2 stacks, yeah? You think? It's the quickest way to break them. Okay, so we're gonna go up like this. Okay, let's see what our Y is. 221. Okay. I think they said you can go to 229. Okay. I think that should be good enough. Right. So, I would like to build a little place. Now, later on, and I'd like to go to the center of my farm. Okay. So this is just me building. Okay. Don't think now you guys have to do the same stuff and build it the way you want it. Now have a look at the AFK spots that you see around, and you know, build your own way. That's what's so awesome about Minecraft. You find things that work for you, and you find things that don't work for you sometimes. You can just get rid of those blocks. I will pick them up, or we won't, because they will probably despawn by the time we get there. Now, why I do this is because I have been... When you get so high up, for some reason, a ghost will freaking sometimes spawn. So, and we are not in the mood for ghosts. Okay, we're not in the mood for ghosts. So, also, this is a non-spawnable surface, so we don't have to worry. And if you crouch while you're building, you can hang over the edge really like this. Is a heart attack. You know, it's like, I'm gonna die if I let go of freaking shift here right now. So let's not die. Okay, let's not die. We don't want to do that. Okay, so let me just build this little box up here. I like this little box up here because later on when I get an elytra, I land in this darn box. And that just keeps you safe, okay? This is just there to keep you safe from the nether, you know? The nether. You build yourself a nice little roof. I like this. I like it. I like it. Okay, so what you're going to do is, you're probably going to use this once. Up high, like this. Especially if you're playing single player. Okay, now if we give it a little bit. We're just going to sit here for about a half an hour. Okay, let's give it a half an hour and I'll show you how much you have after that. Right, guys. I know I said half an hour. It's only been 15 minutes. And I'm too impatient. I want to really see what's going on here. Really, let's have a look, see what's going on here. So, as I said, you can see that the shears are the quickest way to do wool. So let's have a go down here and see what we got going on down here. It's gonna be a while. Okay, so let's get back to business here. Did we or did we not have anything spawn on our platform? Now currently I do not see anything on our platform. Maybe we're too close. Maybe I'm in the wrong biome, but I know the crimson biome. Ooh. Okay, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Apparently some of my stuff ooh, look at that! That was just 15 minutes! That was just 15 minutes! Huh? That was just 15 minutes. I got leather. I got food. I got lots of food. And how long did it take us to build this, man? I haven't edited anything on building it. And that's it. That's it. That's your farm right there, guys. Look at it. Look at it. Food. Lots of food. Leather. Look at that. 25 leather. Now you're saying, yeah, you could probably go and kill 100 cows for that. I'm like, okay, fine. You got 100 cows. Now, how many cows are you gonna have to, or pigs are you gonna have to kill to get this? I mean, cooked pork has the highest feeding value, other than I think your golden carrots and yeah, yeah. How's that? How's that? Few materials? Eh? I didn't use that much. Hmm? I left my block here. Let's do this. Just so that I know where to tower up again next time. Otherwise, I won't end up in the back of my little AFK spot. But there's it. 15 minutes, guys. And then 15 minutes and we were done. Huh? I like it. I like it. Yes. And if you wanted to add more chests to this, all you have to do is like, and I did this specifically, guys. There's a lot of designs where they put the chests at the end here. Okay. You can put them at the end that they're facing out this way. My problem with that is it gives you those two hoppers. So one line into one stack, one line into another stack of chests, which I'm like, I like this better because I mean, at the end of the day, I could add, you know, with this design, I've seen them where they've taken another platform and put it on this side. So, I mean, if you really wanted to up your game, you could then remove all this on this side, take these pillars over here, and then from just take those pillars and put them over here, and then start the next platform like there over on this end, and then extend this killing chamber all the way to the end. But that's it. That's it right there. I got all that food. 15 minutes I waited. I'm out of here. I blew a hole in the nether. I've got food. I'm happy. I was eating baked potatoes. Now, if you by some chance sometime you have where you got a few minutes before you want to start your day or before you want to start, and I mean you can see how far I'm running. It's on the roof of the nether. I'm safe as houses and nothing's trying to eat my face off. You can see, I think this gray area here, this looks like a basalt valley, a basalt what's it, delta. This gray black area is like a basalt or a crimson forest thing. I think it's a crimson forest. Now you might be asking me, why do I need spruce? Why don't I just use oak wood? Some people like oak, some people like the birch, and you know. The main reason I like the spruce is the fact that I get bang for my buck when I'm using. You see this little guy here? What do we do with that? Well, that's where we can take the cobblestone, put it in, and then you can just cut it over to this. Now you're saying, but yeah, I use my crafting table for this. I say, okay, so how much stone do you use to craft some stairs? So let's just take the deep slate stairs, the cobble deep slate stairs. Now in your inventory you'll use about what I think 6 blocks. Okay, this is 1 for 1. Okay, in a stone cutter, it's 1 for 1. You're not using 300 blocks to craft one darn thing or 4 things. I mean, 6 blocks versus you're only getting 4 pieces out of that, where I'm getting 2 extra on top just because I'm using a stone cutter. What did I tell you guys? Look, it's nighttime. Sleep. Sleep, guys. So, if you feel like it, like and subscribe. If you like, or if you subscribe, I can make a few more videos. If you guys want to see more, if you have a thing, something you want to see, or find out where I got my stuff from, just let me know. But that's it from me, Random Granata, signing out.